Global citizens. Paris, how are you? How are you? That's right, let me hear you. We've seen movement on climate action since we launched the Bridgetown Initiative to unlock climate finance at COP27. And while it may be named after the capital of my country, it's not really about Barbados alone. It's about all of us. It's an inclusive process. And all of us need to act today in order to save the planet tomorrow. I see so many young people in here, and you are the ones who must make that progress. We will only get there. We will only get where we need to go if you are prepared to step up to the plate, and if the countries across the world can increase the scale and the speed of what we have to do. World leaders have come to Paris thanks to President Macron for this global finance impact. My friends, trust me. I want you to know that the one person in the G7 who has stood up for the planet has been President Macron. So whether we like it or not, that's our reality. And we will leave Paris today strengthened by the fact that if we take action, one of us, each one by one, we'll strengthen the ambition and we'll strengthen the solidarity. Not to speak only government to government, but for you, each and every one of you, to speak person to person. This is not a magic bullet. This is not rocket science. We find ourselves relying on you to help create the change, but you can't do it alone, and you should not have to do it alone. So today we say to the world leaders and to global financial institutions and to the private sector, come together and let us put the funds necessary to help the world's most vulnerable countries adapt, transition, and withstand this climate crisis. Only then will we make sure that we leave behind a livable world for our children. And my friends, action cannot be taken sometime off in the future. It needs to take today. That is why I'm thrilled to be sharing the stage with the new president of the World Bank, Ajay Banga. Ajay, your shoulders have to be broad for this moment. He's only been in office 19 days, but we want you to make the difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Mia, and hey, everybody. We have a lot of work to do. I've been in my job for all of 19 days, and I can feel the pressure, but also the expectations. I know you're all here because you share my concern about what we are seeing right across the globe. We have an unnecessary war in Ukraine. We have a lack of access to good schools, to decent health care, to quality roads that lock entire communities into a cycle of poverty. We have severe droughts in one part of the world. We have flooding in another. We have wildfires and intense hurricanes. As we speak, by the way, her island is under threat, even now, of a tropical warning. She's here with us because she thinks this is an important and critical message. But people like that, islands like that, intense hurricanes, they will destroy and wreak havoc on our most vulnerable communities. All these are intertwined challenges, and the urgency of this moment basically requires an immediate response. Time is of the essence. We cannot wait. I believe that development delayed is development denied, and that's not okay. So this moment demands that what I have a chance to do is to adopt a new vision and a new mission with the World Bank. In my view, that vision is very simple. Create a world free of poverty on a livable planet. The livable planet is really important. To make that vision a reality, we need a new playbook. We need new ideas. We need the private sector, yes, but we need to be more focused on what is right, not what is convenient. We have to reimagine our approach to crisis, preparedness, response, recovery. That's what Mia has been championing. That is why today I'm very proud to announce a new debt pause option for countries suffering in the aftermath of a natural disaster. What that does is it gives governments, it gives leaders like Mia a break from repaying their debts so they can focus on recovery. They shouldn't need to worry about paying the bills. They should feel the hand of the World Bank on their back, not in their face. And that was made possible because of you. Because of you, because of your voice, because of what you say, because of how you live your life. We have much to do. I am determined to help, but I need your help to make it happen. You actually are the bank stakeholders. You are the shareholders. This is actually your bank. And I want to make it the best bank that it can be for the challenges that we have ahead. So Mia, thank you for the opportunity.
And Ajay, thank you. For 4 years, we have been asking for these debt pause clauses. Barbados has the largest amount of debt with them in the world. And it's too simple because we need the space when an event happens. Ajay, you've done it in 19 days. And if I could sing, I would tell you we've only just begun.
Yeah.
My friends.
Guys, I bring you greetings from Kenya, the land of the greatest marathoners, from the youngest continent in the globe. It is wonderful to see you, so many people from around the world, in one of the most historic cities, under the magnificent Eiffel Tower. All of us here, I wish it could be shared around the world. The people of Kenya, Africa, and many parts of the world live in the reality of the new normal. The climate crisis is getting worse every year, with millions losing their lives and livelihoods to drought, flash floods, heat waves, cyclones, and wildfires. Luckily, the solutions to make a difference are in our hands. And when I see you, I see the future, and I see the solution to the challenges that exist in our globe. We have the necessary technology. We have the necessary finances today, and it is possible for all of us to act together to course correct. What has gone wrong, we have it in our power to get it right. It requires solidarity. It requires fairness. It requires equity. And when I see you, I see that great future of immense possibilities. Africa has the greatest potential for renewable energy, from solar, from wind, from hydro, from geothermal. Kenya is already leading the way with 92% of our grid being green. At this global citizen event, we call for a global financial system that is fit for purpose. One that does not pit the West against the East, or the North against the South, or emitters against those who don't emit, or the developing against the developed. We want one that is fair, a financial system that is fair, that is transparent, and it is not too much to ask for a fair system. A financial system that does not advantage emitters and disadvantage low-income countries. A financial system that supports a climate-positive growth and a green industrial growth powered by renewable resources to help us all decarbonize. It should also provide Africa and the global South with affordable finance that can help us all attain a goal of low carbon and resilient world and attain the Paris Agreement of net zero by 2050. This is ultimately about our people, about us all, and our health is the human face of climate change. Our next frontier is building climate and pandemic resilient health systems, resilient economic development. Together, we can build a better future for people and planet. I love you guys. Thank you very much. See you in Nairobi in September. We will expect you in Nairobi on the 4th and 6th in September for the Africa Climate Summit, where finally we will have the final discourse on a new financial system and on a green, resilient growth. Thank you very much. Asanteni sana. God bless you.